Yeah. Good morning, friends. Welcome back.
So
Okay,
input
so
controls
this is
validation
our
point of view.
second demo
We're taking the support of
on this particular
this
package
client-side script.
where we have
I want to check
Amazon Web Services,
username is empty
Linux Server
or not.
Administration, and Windows. Yeah,
Password
Amrish.
retype
Yeah,
password
sir. Good morning. Sir,
matching
actually,
or
I
not.
have made the payment
Yes.
yesterday for complete package.
This type of
AWS
validations I
Linux.
want to
But
perform.
I am receiving only demo
Then
link
also
for
we are
10
taking the
a.m.
support of this
and not receiving
client-side
the morning
scripts.
classes for Linux.
Just to
Actually, I
validate
don't.
input
So nobody
controls.
is responding also. What
Okay,
will-
okay, I'll do
Next.
one thing. This is still a demo session.
To
AWS is still
execute
in the demo sessions. Couple of days
logics.
it will be same link.
Already we
Uh-huh.
discussed
Then we will share the regular link with
client-side
you. That is
logics
one thing.
execute where
And the second thing is for the Linux
in
session,
browser.
once I complete my...
So that's why
Okay, I'll do one thing. I'm just sharing my number there.
what are the
Mhm.
logics we are
Yes, sir.
implementing using client-side technologies? Those logics result
Just
user can
contact
see
me on this
immediately.
number or ping me on
Why?
this number
Because
actually, so
it
that you know.
executes
Okay.
in user system.
Sure,
I
sure.
can
Yes,
share all the
means nothing
details
but
with you. Hopefully within, you know,
in
after
user
completing this session
browser.
within half an hour, you'll
These
get all
logics
your
execute
Linux
where?
server recordings with
In
you.
user browser.
Acha, acha, drive
So that is
okay.
the main
Yeah.
point of this.
Yeah.
So classes
Is
will
it
be
clear?
morning 7 a.m. Na?
Yes.
For Linux server administration, classes will be morning 7 a.m. For AWS, it will be at 10 a.m.
Okay, sir.
Next,
Okay,
to
sir.
work with
Sir, yesterday I have
Ajax.
requested so many times. Please give me last 3 classes video so that I can join today morning session. Nobody has responded.
No, actually, I
Ajax
already
is
spoke to them
very,
yesterday
very
itself in
popular
afternoon. They said the access has
technology.
been given, but let me just check it again.
We are using
And
this
most probably,
Ajax to
if not,
send the
you'll get all
request
the
to the
recordings
server
today itself.
without submitting the web
Thank you.
page.
Fine.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Is it clear?
Yeah, so yeah, let us start now. And I can see a couple of new faces here. So let
So
me
Ajax
just
we are using
go back to
to
the...
send a request to the server without submitting the current web page.
Yeah,
So
Satish, please
these
go ahead. I
days,
can see you're raising your hand.
Google that text box. Okay. So suggestions text box and Gmail.
Satish, you want to say
Okay,
something? I
chat
can see you're raising your
messages.
hand there.
Okay, and share marketing websites that
Hi, sir.
shares
Sorry
information
to
and cricket live
actually,
score. Everything is
so I have
coming
one doubt. I
in
want
the
to join
form
the
of
Linux
with the help
administration
of
from the
Ajax
scratch.
only.
Is it covering all the Linux
So we will discuss
flavors
many
like Ubuntu,
programs
RHEL, and
in this
everything?
Ajax. So these are the
We cannot
main
cover all the
areas
flavors, right? We have to
where
cover
we can
RHEL
use
only.
this
If
client
you want to
side
cover all
technology.
the flavors, maybe it will take a couple of years actually. That's not the way to learn anything, my friend. We'll
Okay,
just
In interview,
cover
definitely they will
RHEL.
ask
Once you
you.
know the RHEL, you can easily go
So
with the
which
other
type of
flavors
functionalities we
like
can implement
Ubuntu or
using
something else. Always remember,
client
whenever
side
you are learning
scripts.
any Linux operating system, just
Okay.
go with one
So
OS,
this is
one
the
flavor,
answer.
one distribution.
You
That's
should
it.
reply further.
The other distributions you can do on your own.
Got it.
Okay, sir. And I have one more doubt. For example, if I learn that Linux administration course, so can I
already we discussed some
apply
points.
the
What are
experience
the
is more than 3
features
years
we have in
and
this
shall I
React.js?
attend the interview?
So just
You
I
can apply
told
for
you
3 years for
in
sure
last
on
class
Windows servers,
to
Linux.
support
On
single
this
page
particular package,
application.
you can easily apply for 3 years.
Yes.
More than 3 years, I will
Suppose
not
data
recommend you
binding.
to apply, my friend.
Like
You're
that, some
putting too much
points I
pressure
shared
on
with
yourself, actually.
Okay.
If you say like
So
you
some
can
points
work,
I shared
you have
with
the
you.
experience on more
So
than 3
just
years.
overview I
Company will
have given.
expect a lot. And
Programmatically,
maybe in
we did
most of the
not start
cases, we cannot
anything.
survive in the company. So under 3
So
years,
before
up to 3
starting the
years is
React
okay,
concepts,
acceptable.
already I
But
told
more
you
than 3
JavaScript
years
is
is no way
prerequisite.
acceptable.
So we should have idea on the
Okay, sir.
JavaScript first.
For example,
Okay.
if I
So
I
that's
want
the
to
first we are
learn
starting our
Linux
concepts with
completely here,
JavaScript.
so for that,
Before that,
this course is
one
helpful.
use case
Along
we
with
are
that, I need to do
discussing.
the
For
some
example,
background work from my
we are
side, right?
going to implement the
Yeah,
login
this course
concept.
we are starting from basics,
Yes.
very scratch.
Yeah.
From ABCD, we are starting
We're
from
going to
in Linux
implement
as well as in
login
AWS
concept.
also. We are starting
So if
from
you take
basics
this
and we'll
login
go up to the
concept,
advanced level.
in this login concept, what are the
Fine.
phases?
So
What are
we'll
the
be learning
steps we
everything
have?
from basics.
First
I
of
always
all,
say this: if you're a fresher, you're at the
design
right place
login
because you'll be
form.
learning everything from very basics.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, to
Actually, I'm
design the
working as a
login
Windows
form,
administrator since
we are
more than
using the
5 years. So
technologies
that
like
is the reason I want to
HTML,
learn the complete
CSS.
Linux. We have a requirement.
Great,
Yes,
great to have
actually
you
in
here, my friend.
companies,
Windows Server Administration means you already
mostly
know
use
on which server you are working
UI
currently,
designers
Satish.
are available.
2K22.
They will work with
Okay,
this design.
22. 25 is also there. So you're working on
Okay,
22,
next
fine.
one.
22, 19, 16 is also still used
When
in
user click
companies,
on the
right?
login button,
Yes,
that
It's like
username
normally
password,
people feel
we are
like,
sending to data.
yeah,
Before
normally
sending the
people feel like
data,
they will simply
the
work on
text box contains
2025
data or
only,
not.
which is the latest one, which
Username
came
text
last
box.
month only. No,
Password
it's not
text
like
box
this.
contains
We
the
have like
data or not.
multiple
These type of
versions
conditions we need
available.
to
So
check.
Yeah, 22 is good one.
So in this
Anyhow,
point
no
of
issues.
view,
You already
we are
know many
working
things
with
about networking, Satish. So it will
client
not be
side
difficult for you to learn Linux server as well as AWS.
validations.
It's
Okay, sir.
out of
Okay.
all these
Yes,
people,
we are
actually,
using
if I
what?
can say more
Client
frankly,
side
out of all the
validations.
participants, what we have
So
today as
these
of now, for
validations,
you, it will be the easiest
okay,
thing because
we are
you're already
performing
working there.
through
You know what is a
client side
server, what is
script,
a
nothing
service,
but
what
here
is a protocol, what is
React.js we are
DNS, what
using.
is this and that. You know many
So
things, so it will
validation
be
point
super
of
easy for you for sure.
once
Okay, sir.
validations are done,
Okay, fine. So
means if
let me
it
just go
contains the
through the
data,
syllabus package again.
username
This is a
test box and
package where
password
we
test
have three
box,
things.
then what we're doing,
AWS and
send
Linux will
data
be
to
live
server,
classes and Windows Server
because
Administration
in
will be recorded
server we
classes.
need to
And this
compare
is the
the
offer here, Diwali
database.
offer.
Okay,
Okay, just
whether
try
this
to grab
username
it.
password
And
is
you know,
registered
we
or not.
have
Send
recordings. We'll provide recordings for each and
data
every
to
course.
server. So
AWS and
here
Linux
also we
from
are
day
taking the
one till the
support
end
of
of our course.
React. There
Recordings will
we
be
are using
available so that you
a
know
routing
once you
concept.
finish your course, if you want to just go through the course
Okay,
again,
so with the help
fine.
of
The recordings will be
not
available. You can
routing,
simply
with
revise
the help
everything
of Ajax,
in
we
a
are sending
simple
the
and
data
easy way.
to server,
Okay,
and
so
we are
this is the
calling
way
on
everything
server
is
side
done here.
API service.
Okay, fine. Let us go
Now
back
the data is
to
delivered to
the
server.
main topic for
There
today. Let
they
us
will
try to
check.
see more
Server
about
side
cloud
programmer
computing
will
today.
check whether the
Okay,
data
and
means
Satish,
username
morning
password.
7 a.m. It
So
will be
that
the
credential
it will
is
be your
available in the
Linux
database or
server
not.
administration
Okay.
class.
Now
In case if you
here
are free at the time,
check
all of you can come
username
at the time and you can simply complete both the
password
courses within next, let's say, 45 to 50
valid
days.
or invalid.
Okay, sir.
In
Okay,
this
yeah,
point
fine.
of view, we are taking the support of server
Now,
side
what is cloud
programs
computing?
like
This is
okay
a definition which
PHP,
is, which I have
ASP,
copied from the
DSP
AWS
like
database or AWS documents
okay.
actually. And what they says?
These are
They
the
says
server side
AWS is a
programs which
on-demand
we are taking.
delivery of IT resources.
Yes.
So what you mean by on-demand delivery of IT resources?
Next.
What are IT resources? First of all,
Yeah.
IT resources are majorly
Now, if
servers
database
and
contain the
storage.
username password, then
With
server side
servers and
program
storage, we have
returns
routers,
success
firewalls,
value.
database. Okay, we have many things, but
Otherwise,
majorly
it
it is
returns the failure
servers and
value.
storage. So when you
So
need
that is
your
the point
storage or
here.
when you need a server
Okay.
for your
So if it is
organization, we
available, he
can
returns the
demand
success
and we
value.
can take.
Otherwise, he
We can
returns the
simply
failure
ask
value.
AWS people
So
to
based on
provide
the success
three
value
servers
or failure
or
value, we are
30 servers
navigating
or
to
300
either
servers or
welcome
3,000
page
servers or
or
30,000 servers. In case if
invalid
needed, AWS
user
can provide
page.
us 30,000 servers in next 5
So in
minutes.
this navigation point of view, we are taking the
Such
support
a
of
brilliant
a
idea here,
routing
right?
concept in
Instead of
React.
keeping everything in our
Means
company, instead of
here,
buying,
if you take
purchasing,
a
and
simple
maintaining
concept,
each and everything, what we can do, we can
login
simply go
concept
with
as example,
this cloud
yes.
computing
So
technology and we
in
can take
three
services
steps,
from them. We
like
can take all
validations
services
point
from
of
them.
view and
Okay.
sending data to server
Let's say if the
and
year is
navigate to
2010, and if you ask me a question in the year
login or
2010,
welcome
like,
page. In these three
where are
steps,
the
we
web
are
servers
using
running?
client
I would
side
have said
technologies.
90% web servers are running on
Okay,
physical
and
server.
server side script we are
But
using in the
now
step
in the year
4 to connect with the
2024, that's
database
after 14,
and
15 years.
check the
If you
username
ask me the
password
same
is
question, where are
valid or
the web
invalid
servers
like.
running? Today, I
So
will
this
say
is
more
server
than
side programmer
90% web servers are running in
responsibility, not our
cloud.
responsibility. And designers are working with this,
See such a
designing
big
that
difference there,
login
right? Within
form,
15 years,
etc.
how much has
So
changed in
means here
12, 15,
in
10,
three
15, 12 years?
areas,
This
in
much has
these
changed.
three steps, we are in
Actually,
the client
cloud
side
computing started
technologies.
gathering more momentum from the year
That is the main
2016,
concept of
17.
this. So not
AWS people
only in
started
login
providing cloud
concept,
services
if you
from the
take
year
the registration
2006.
concept
But by the
or
time
any
we
other
enter in
concept, if you take here, these are
2016
the
or 15,
main
16,
things which we
17,
have.
the demand was not that much for cloud computing.
Is it clear?
There were like few
Yes.
reasons actually. One of the reason
This is
was,
the concept of this.
internet was not properly available.
So that's
Security
why
was
I
not
told you
properly designed over the
70%
cloud.
is coding
That
in
much
web
infrastructure
applications
was not
is
there over the cloud.
client side coding
So it took
only.
around 8-10
Okay.
years for the cloud
Yes.
computing
No
technology or
doubt in that point of
cloud
due to
providers
that reason
to expand their
for UI
business.
development.
But
Okay,
today,
we have
a
huge
company like
openings,
AWS,
huge
they are providing
requirements we have for
services
this
from
UI
multiple
development.
locations.
You got it?
I'm sitting in
Yes.
Hyderabad city in India. So in this Hyderabad
Fine.
city,
I hope
AWS people
you
have their
clear
data
with this
center.
concept.
I just want to show you one thing.
Now
I
we are
just want
going
to
to
tell you how big
discuss
is cloud actually.
our
See, in a city
technologies.
like
Okay.
Hyderabad,
As I told you,
AWS
first
people
we are
have
starting
spent
with the JavaScript.
20,000 crore
Before that,
rupees.
yes,
How much?
Bhagyasri,
20,000 crore rupees
Mahendra,
to
Venkatesh,
establish their data centers.
Jemuelo.
And by
Okay,
the time we
so
enter in
we
2030,
have
that is
any
after 4 5
questions from
years,
your side,
the
you can ask.
total cost of the
So what
Hyderabad
is
AWS data center will
React.js?
be
Okay, just basic idea.
36,000
You
crore
got the
rupees. This is
basic
not
idea
20 crores or
or
36
not?
crores. I'm saying 20,000 crore
Okay.
rupees,
Which type of
36,000
applications we
crore
can
rupees.
implement with React.js?
Company like Amazon, they are
What is
providing
the
cloud
basic of
services,
React.js?
and to
That
provide cloud
clarity got or
services,
not?
they need to establish the data centers. To establish the data centers
Yes.
in a city like Hyderabad, how much they have spent already? More than
Yeah.
20,000, and they can go up to
So
like
if you have any
36,000
doubts,
crores.
you can
But
ask
just imagine, my friend,
immediately.
if a company like
So
Amazon
I
is
don't
spending
restrict, ask the
20,000,
doubts
30,000 crores
after
in
some
one
time
city,
like
like they
that.
have locations
I
in
have
multiple
one
Whenever
question.
locations. They have data
yeah.
centers in multiple locations
Sorry,
like Mumbai,
we said
Sydney, Cape Town, Dubai,
sending data
okay,
to server
Bahrain,
that is using with
Melbourne,
Ajax.
somewhere in USA,
Yes.
somewhere
But
in Europe,
yesterday
Singapore,
we
China,
had a discussion
Russia.
on the virtual term on
They
that.
have
So virtual
locations,
term,
Which
they have
one?
data
Which one?
centers in multiple
virtual term,
locations.
Yesterday.
virtual term.
So if they're spending this
Ah,
much money on a
Okay,
business,
so
obviously they
without
are
helping
expecting returns, right?
Ajax, can't
This
we
is
send
not
the data
NGO.
to
They are
server
not doing anything
using a
for free.
React virtual term on
They
that?
are doing their
hey,
business. So
virtual
you know what
DOM
these
is
companies
not
are saying?
to
They are saying,
interact
listen,
with server.
you're working in a
First
company,
point.
or you have a
Okay.
company, or you want
Yeah.
to
So
start a new
virtual DOM
business.
is,
So to
see,
start a business, or if the
first of
business is
all,
already
you
established,
want to run
what we need, if the
one
business
audio
is
file,
already established, or if you're
right?
starting a business, you
When you
need
double click on the
server,
audio file, what is
you
happening?
need
Can you
server
tell me?
OS, you need,
It is
storage,
loading into
you need
RAM,
database, you
right?
Yeah.
need firewall,
Yeah.
First, it
you
is
need
loading into RAM.
routers,
After that, it is playing by
etc. This
using
is what you
either
need.
VLC
So
player
the
or any other player.
AWS people are saying,
Yes.
you need all this
Yeah.
infrastructure, right?
So if you
So
open any
to take
Excel
all this
sheet
infrastructure, you need
or
to
any
spend crores
workbook,
and crores of rupees.
is it loading into the RAM or not?
So cloud provider is
Yes.
saying,
So
listen,
without
why
RAM,
you are
we
spending
can't
that
do any
much money?
operations
Come
because
to us.
every
We have the
application
infrastructure.
execution location is what? RAM only,
Tell us how
right?
many servers you need.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. You
In
need
the same way,
500
you
servers.
created one
Okay,
HTML
take
page.
500 servers. Tell which
That
operating
page
system you need.
contains
You need Windows,
controls like
take Windows.
text
You need
box, button,
RHEL,
paragraph,
take RHEL.
like the
You need
10 or
Ubuntu,
15 controls
take
we have.
Ubuntu. Just tell us which
When you
operating
double
system you
click
need.
on
We'll
that,
provide you that
is it
operating
directly
system.
loading into
Tell us
browser?
how much
No.
storage you need. 5 TB,
In between,
50 TB,
first it is
500
loading
TB,
into RAM.
5000 TB.
You
Just
got
tell
it?
us how much storage you
So
need.
I
We'll
will
provide
draw
you
a
that much
simple
storage.
diagram.
Tell us what sort of database you need.
Yeah.
Oracle database, SQL database, or
This
any
is
other
the
database.
HTML page.
Tell us what sort of firewall you need.
Here,
Tell us how many
many
routers you need.
controls you are
So
using.
AWS people
Taking
are simply
like
providing
emails,
these services to us. They are saying,
input.
why are you
Okay.
taking all these
Text
devices in
box,
your
input means
company?
text
Why you are
box.
spending that much money?
Paragraph,
Don't
like
spend
the
that
many
money. Come to
controls
us.
you
We'll
have
provide
taken.
you everything.
When you
But
double
are they
click on
providing
this,
everything
what is
for free?
happening?
Of
So
course, no.
first,
There are certain things they will
RAMs and
provide you
memory
for
is
free for some
allocating.
time, but obviously they will charge.
There,
But you know, my
all
friend,
these
how
controls
much
are
they will charge?
loading. Objects are creating for this
If you are
controls.
spending 10 crore rupees on an
That memory
infrastructure,
location we are
they
calling
will be
as
charging some thousands of rupees every
DOM
month.
or physical
So
DOM.
you're saving lots and lots of
Okay.
money. Your
Sorry.
company is saving lots and lots of money.
Yes, we are calling
So
it as
every company literally
DOM.
is connected to cloud
Now
computing today.
here,
They are
based on
taking some
this,
storage there, or they
the
are taking
result
some
is coming
database
on
there,
the
or they are taking some
output.
server operating system,
So here
or
it
they are taking
displays
some server machine and they are running the
image
application. So
and
today, whenever you
input
connect to
control,
any application over the internet, that
paragraph
application
like
is
that.
running on cloud.
So
You
DOM
know,
is
we are
nothing but
connected to this session
memory
through Zoom,
location of
right? Zoom application
HTML
is running in cloud.
pages.
We send a message on
This
WhatsApp.
DOM is
That
not
message is
connecting with
actually there
the
on cloud.
database
We send
server
an
or
email to
web
each other.
servers.
That
Is
email
it
is
clear?
available on
For
cloud.
example,
So
this is web
literally
server.
everything
So there
is
is no
available
link
on
between this
cloud.
DOM and web
Okay.
server.
And want to see how
Okay.
they are providing all
Now
these things?
virtual DOM is
Let me just show
also
you
there.
some data
What is
centers here.
virtual DOM
You can
here?
see
For
how big is
example,
cloud computing when you see this data
take
centers.
normal
I will show you two data
applications
centers.
which are
One is the
developed by
company
using
data
Java
center
or
and one is your
Angular,
cloud data
etc.
center.
If you do any modification here, then it has to update those modifications in this DOM
So if
also
you go
because
with this company's
DOM
data
is
center,
nothing but blueprint
in
of
a
this
company, if
web
you see
page,
a
right?
data center, something
So
like this,
here, what are the modifications we are doing here? Those
see,
modifications
someone is
should
working
affect
there.
on
He
this
is some
DOM.
administrator. You can see
Okay.
he's connected to
So
some
that
device there,
time,
router, switch, firewall,
by
storage,
default,
server, whatever.
how this
These are the
mechanism
devices
is
we have
working.
in every
So if you
company.
do
And by
any
using
change
these
on single
devices, we are running
control,
our application.
again
We are
this
simply
entire
storing our
DOM is
data. Fine.
recreating
This is
with
the
the all
company's data center.
controls.
Our
You
company data
understand my
center where
point?
we are working. But in case if your
If you do
company has
changes on
decided to
a
go
single
into cloud,
control,
move into
it is
cloud, you
updating
know how
where
the data
on
centers will be available
all
on cloud?
controls are updating this DOM. The DOM
These are
is
the ways the data centers are available in
recreating.
cloud.
But that is not
This
a
is not some go down down on some
good
garage.
procedure,
This is actually
because
a data
one
center, my
control
friend,
if you
where
modify,
you have all
why
these
should
servers.
we
What you
reload
see, those
all the
black
other
boxes,
controls?
these are
It takes
actually
some
racks.
time. So that's
Everything is
why
a rack. In a
React, they
single rack, there can
provided
be
one
15, 20
concept that
servers.
is nothing but
See,
virtual DOM.
someone
here.
like you and me, he's working there.
What is this virtual DOM?
What is
So it is
holding?
nothing
He is
but
having a server there
intermediate
actually.
layer,
That particular
a
person is
layer
having a
between this
server
original
in his
DOM and
hand, and he's
browser.
trying to connect that server. This
If
is
you do
one
any
server.
modifications
This
here,
is only
first virtual
one
DOM
server.
is
But if you count
observing
here,
those
can you see how many
modifications,
servers are here?
and only those modifications it is
All these are
effective
servers.
on the original
So
DOM.
company
Means
like
instead of
Amazon Web Services,
rewriting
they
this
have a
DOM
data
again
center
and
in a
again,
city like Hyderabad and Mumbai,
okay,
and
only
in
the
their data
patchwork it is
centers, they have
updating.
some thousands and thousands or even lakhs and
That
lakhs
is the
of servers.
concept of virtual
Like
DOM.
this, they have some lakhs and lakhs of servers, and they are saying,
Is this
come to
clear?
us, use our
Yes.
servers and pay some
Like
money
that, we
every
have
month.
these two things here.
So they are
One is
getting their
physical
profit
DOM and
and we are
another one
saving a
is
lot of money.
virtual DOM.
Cloud
This
computing is
virtual DOM is
actually a
not to send
win-win
the request to
situation
the
for literally
server.
everyone.
So here, for
They are
example, one
storing
button
lot of,
is
they are
there.
getting lot of
When I
profit,
click on this
and we
button, this
are
text box
saving lot of
value,
data.
I
So
want to send
literally
to
for
the
everyone, it is a
server.
win-win situation.
In that point of
So we are
two
simply
ways
connecting
are
to
there.
these data
One
centers and
is
we are
using
getting all the resources there.
submit concept.
This is what the cloud
The help of
computing is
submit
all about,
button.
my friend.
So this button should
Connecting
be
and
submit
taking the
button.
resources,
Another
and
one is with the help of
providing
Ajax.
security to the data
If I use
and providing
Ajax, what the
security on
benefit?
our application.
The
This is what the
page
cloud
is
computing is all
not
about. So when
rendering
you are
to the
applying for a job
server.
on cloud
Is
computing,
it clear?
a
Only
company is
the text
expecting
box
you
value is
to
sending to
know
the
how to
server.
use the cloud services, like
Instead
how to
of
connect to the
sending
cloud and
all
take a
these
server,
controls and
how to
reloading this
manage a
browser,
server, how to
what we are
increase
doing
the
here,
server,
we are
and if
sending
not
this
needed,
text
how
box
to
value to
remove
the
some
server.
servers, and if needed, how to
Ajax
increase the
is to
resources in
communicate
a
with
server.
server, and
Then
virtual DOM is
a
nothing but
company is
if
expecting you
any
to know how to
modification
take the
done on
storage,
the
how to decrease the storage, how to increase
keynote
the
means
storage,
that
how to copy the
browser
data in the storage,
controls.
how to
So those
manage the data in the
modifications will
storage,
update on
how
the
to provide
memory
security on that
location, the
particular
client
storage.
memory location.
Then
In the
how to
client
provide,
memory
security
location.
by using
So for
firewall.
that we are
Who
using
should be
this virtual
connected to
DOM.
the server? Who
But
should
from
not be
client to
connected to the
server, if you
server?
want to
How
send the
should be the
data,
design of
then
our
we are
storage?
using
How many
Ajax.
servers should be allowed over
Okay.
the internet?
So
What
that is the
servers should
main
not
thing.
be allowed over
Practically, I
the...
will show you.
This
You will
is
get more
what a
clarity.
company is
Anyhow, I
expecting you
think
and
you
me to
got
know, my
some
friend.
idea in this point.
So we are not working
right?
inside this cloud like this person is working here, right?
Yes,
Probably
sir.
we are not working there.
Yes,
Okay, in
yes,
case if you get
yes.
an
Absolutely
opportunity to
fine.
work in AWS data center,
So,
great.
any other doubts you have?
Amazon data center, Google data center,
Okay.
Microsoft data center,
Fine.
absolutely fine. But
Now,
99%
come to this
cases we are getting a
point.
job in some other
What
company.
is
So we just need to connect to this
so
data center and
actually
we need to use the
JavaScript is
resources which are
very
available
mandatory for
in this
us.
data center. So
And
this
in
is
interviews,
the beautiful
okay,
concept of
so
cloud
90
computing.
percentage, not
Let us go
90.
back to the definition again.
60 percentage
Okay, so
questions
what
they're
it says
asking
here,
based on JavaScript.
cloud computing is the on-demand delivery of
Because
IT resources over the
so
internet
React
with
is
pay-as-you-go pricing
the library of
instead of
JavaScript.
buying, owning, and
Means
maintaining physical
React
data
is
centers and
providing
servers.
some
This is
additional
clearly why you are buying,
functions
why you are owning, why you are
to
maintaining.
easily work with
Come
the
to us,
JavaScript. That is
take
the main
everything from
concept
us,
of
and
this.
pay this much money
Is it
every
clear?
month, this much money
Yes.
every 3 months,
So
this much
React
money
provides
every year.
some
There are certain
additional
options available there.
functionalities
Using
to
those options, we
easily
can,
work
pay
with the
money.
JavaScript.
This is
So that's
the
why
concept of cloud computing. Cloud
React
computing is
library
present.
packages
Cloud computing is future.
we are
We
using
cannot
with the help
survive
of
without cloud computing for sure.
JavaScript technology.
Forget about technology and all those things. Let's say
On
we
the
are private
JavaScript
people.
only we are using
We are
React.js
into some other
packages.
business or some other
Is
field.
it clear?
Let's say you're a
Yes,
lawyer,
sir.
someone is a
So that's the
doctor,
main point.
someone is into business, someone has a restaurant.
So
All these people
without
are still connected
JavaScript,
to cloud.
if you want to learn this
Got it?
React.js, that is not
So who is
possible
using
for
cloud
us.
computing? Literally
Because
any
compulsory
business, any company,
JavaScript
any
knowledge
person
is
is connected to
required.
cloud. If a person is having
Okay.
an email
Yes.
account,
Now we are going to
they are
discuss.
connected to cloud. If a person is
We are
having
starting our
WhatsApp,
conference with JavaScript.
they are connected to cloud.
So what is JavaScript and how to
Okay.
use the
Now,
JavaScript?
let us
I
see who
hope
is providing
maybe
cloud computing services.
some students have idea on the
See who is providing
JavaScript.
cloud computing
So tell
services
me
here?
how many
A
have idea
company
on the
like
JavaScript?
Amazon, Microsoft, and Google.
Hmm.
See, if I say Amazon, Microsoft, and Google are providing cloud services, this is
How
more than
many
enough
have
for
idea
you
on
to
the
show me
JavaScript?
like how big is cloud computing actually.
Yeah.
Can you tell me any company
I
which is
think
bigger than
no
these three
one.
companies,
Okay.
Amazon, Microsoft, and
I
Google?
didn't get any message from
Literally
you,
no, right?
so I hope
Every
no
day
one have
we
idea.
use
Okay,
some Amazon
fine.
services or
So
some
here,
Microsoft
even if we
services or
have
some Google
idea on
services over the
JavaScript,
internet,
I hope
right?
you
Once
don't
we
know
go to
about
the computer,
advanced
we access
JavaScript.
google.com.
To
That is
work
a
with
Google
this
service.
React,
And then we use our Windows
okay.
server or
So
Windows operating
complete
system, that is
JavaScript is
Microsoft.
very,
And
very
we do do some
important.
shopping on
So
Amazon.
that's
So that
why,
is your Amazon.
so
So literally,
JavaScript
these
we
are
are
the three
spending around
giants of our
20 classes.
business, any company.
Okay,
So these three
minimum
companies
20
are providing, but
classes.
beside these three
And
companies,
React we are
you know,
spending
friends, there are
around
many more companies which are
45 to
providing cloud
50
services.
classes.
You know, the company
Okay,
like
so
Salesforce,
total duration in
VMware,
between
HP,
65 to
Cisco, IBM,
70
Oracle,
classes.
Alibaba,
JavaScript, very
Juniper,
important concepts we have,
DigitalOcean,
like
Citrix.
so asynchronous
There are many
programming.
more companies.
Okay.
Okay.
Next one,
There is a company called
we
Control.
have close
Yes.
as observables,
This is an
not
Indian-based
observables here.
company. They also
So
provide
close
cloud
as
services. So
and
like this,
ECMAScript
there are many
6
companies that
concepts
offers you cloud
like
computing. But out of
REST,
all these companies,
spread,
which one is the number
and
one?
hosting concepts we
Amazon Web
have.
Services
Okay,
is a
different
market leader for
types
last
of
many
functions,
years.
arrow functions,
For
callback
last
functions,
many years,
different types
10,
of
12
functions.
years, if you see
So
the survey,
Ajax programming,
AWS
so fetch
is
operator,
indeed the
means
market
fetch
leader. So for
API,
last 10, 12
and
years,
access, like that
Amazon
many
is at
concepts we have
number
in
one.
JavaScript. So first
AWS
we
is
need
at
to
number
cover
one.
all these
Microsoft
concepts.
Azure is at number
Then
two.
only we
Google
can
Cloud Platform is
work
at
with
number
the
three. This is
React.js.
constant for
And
last
one
10
more
years.
point I will tell you,
Fourth position, fifth
JavaScript, if
position,
you
sixth
know, you
position may
can work
change.
with front end as well
That
as
is
back end
changing
also,
actually.
server
But
side
first,
also,
second, and third is
because
same
Node.js
for
is
last
there.
8, 10, 12 years.
Node.js is
Amazon
complete
is indeed
JavaScript
the
based.
market leader. Now the
Means
question
you
here
will
is
become as
why
full
this
stack
become such a
programmer
big
by
thing? Why
learning
Amazon become such a big thing?
Node.js.
My friend,
Okay.
Amazon
So for
Amazon
everything,
company is
the
actually a
base is
non-technical company, right?
JavaScript. Remember this.
If you go and see
Okay.
the
And
history of
database
Microsoft
MongoDB.
or
MongoDB
Google or
is
IBM,
JavaScript
Oracle,
database.
Salesforce,
So in
VMware, HP,
MongoDB, we are
Cisco,
using
all these are companies from day one. They are technical
JavaScript
companies. They are doing
functionalities.
something for the
Okay.
technology. They are doing
Yes.
something for
So
the
that's why
internet.
here,
They are doing something for
not
the
only in
operating
React,
system. They are doing something for the
Angular,
servers.
okay,
But
Vue.js,
Amazon is actually
Next.js.
into
So
e-commerce
even
business.
server-side
If you
scripting
see the
languages,
history
we
of
can use
Amazon,
JavaScript.
if you go in late
Database also
1990s,
we are using JavaScript. That's
okay,
why.
it is
So if
actually
you
a
search in web,
e-commerce company
so
which was
popular
selling some products
technologies,
over the
so
internet.
JavaScript
Like
is
today we say
always in
online shopping.
either first or
Maybe
second
Amazon was
place.
the market leader from
Okay.
1990s
Yes.
in online shopping.
So that's why
So this is that
concentrate more
company.
on the
But
JavaScript.
friends, they realized
Okay.
this
Now,
cloud is such a big
is
thing. Amazon
JavaScript
people have a lot of
client-side or
money.
server-side?
Jeff Bezos, he has a lot of money, right? He's one of the
Tell me.
richest guy on the face of the earth.
Is it
So
client-side script
he
or server-side script?
identified, okay, this particular technology has a lot of scope. Then he
According to an
started
idea.
investing in that particular technology. So before
Anyone.
2004, in 2004, they have decided to go with
Client
cloud
side.
computing. They decided
Yeah,
to
client
invest in
side.
cloud
Because
computing. But
already I
before
told you
2004,
JavaScript is client side.
Amazon was
But if you
completely a
observe some
non-technical
websites,
company.
there you can also see
But they got
JavaScript
they
works
got the
as both
idea.
client
They
side
know
and
how much
server
scope
side.
is there in this cloud, how big it
Why?
can be. So in
Yes,
2004, they
earlier it
started
was client side
investing
script,
in it, and in
but when
2006,
they
they
released
started
this
providing
Node.js,
services.
from then it is also working as
Today,
server-side script.
2024,
So
Amazon
direct
is
JavaScript
indeed
is not
the market
server-side
leader.
script.
Today, actually,
With the
Amazon
help
is
of
more famous for
Node.js,
cloud than any
so
other
it
thing.
also
Okay,
behaves as
e-commerce is there and
server-side
they have many
scripting
more businesses
language.
there, but actually,
So that is the main
Amazon is
point
quite
you should
famous for
remember.
their e-commerce business as well as for their
In
cloud
introduce,
computing business. This is
they may
such a big
confuse
thing,
you.
my friend.
Can't use
Okay,
JavaScript
so
as
every company
server-side
is spending.
scripting language.
See, if I just do
Yes,
some
with the
small
support of
calculation here,
Node.js, we can use
if I
as server-side
combine
also.
Amazon, Microsoft, and Google data
Okay,
centers which
by
are there in
default it is
Hyderabad
client-side
city,
script, but
how
now
much
it
they have
is
spent
also
totally?
behaving as
If you
server-side with the
combine all
support
these
of
three,
Node.
50,000
That is
crore
the
rupees
concept.
they have spent only in Hyderabad
Okay.
city to make
Yes.
their
Now here
data centers. So built their data centers.
JavaScript
Just now I showed you the data
is
centers, right? How big they are?
a client-side
They are bigger than 15, 20 football grounds.
script implemented in 1995 as live